Zach here, full-time reseller, and I'm in the lovely town of Durango, Colorado, which is about 45 minutes north from where I live. I like to come up here and source goods because I tend to find much better, higher sell-through rate items. So follow along while I hopefully find some good items to source to resell for profit. Thanks for joining. All right, let's see what we can find. All right, I love On Cloud shoes, but $25 is way too much. All right, so here's a nice pair of Hokas for $22. Probably gonna lift them because they are in good shape, and I think I can definitely double my money, maybe even triple it. All right, been trying to pick up a lot of winter jackets as the transition of seasons is coming up, and this smaller thrift store tends to have a lot of good Patagonia and North Face puffers. Not seeing anything like that today, but that's all right. Gotta just keep looking and staying positive. All right, I always like to check the thrift store's plate section for old Pyrex or possibly commercial appliances that are kind of small and worth a lot. Blenders, food processors, things like that. I'm not seeing a whole lot of that today on these shelves, but that's all right. Gonna scoop through a little more clothing and move on. A great haul of some high-end sneakers and some sandals and also some Dansko trail hiking shoes. And I went ahead and broke what I said and bought the On Cloud shoes just because they sell super fast. I won't be able to triple my money, which is kind of what I like to do with anything I buy, but I will be able to double my money and sell these pretty quick. They're pretty clean, so I just couldn't walk away from them. But I sure hate paying up on thrift store prices, and high-end running shoes just keep going up in price at most of the thrift stores I shop at. So keep an eye out for the ones in good shape, but try not to spend too much if you know that they're not going to resell real fast. I have sold these shoes before, so I'm not too concerned about that. Out of my next stop, the Durango Goodwill. Hopefully I'll find some good deals. Follow along. All right, so this is a men's Sims long sleeve fishing shirt. It does have some outside embroidery. I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up. It's only $5. It's in good shape and it has all the buttons. I'll make a whole lot off of these, but I do sell them pretty quick. All right, this is a Faraday men's flannel. It seems to be in pretty good shape. I might just pick this up and put it in my winter death pile. It's a great Southern California surf brand. I've sold quite a bit of it in the past year. Ran into these Fjallraven men's shorts, and the sell-through rate for this size and color isn't real great, but overall the sell-through rate for their shorts is pretty high. And Fjallraven's just a great Scandinavian brand, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick them up. They're only $6. The value in which I could sell them for is probably worth waiting and sitting on them. So look for that little fox emblem, and it is a little hard to pronounce, but it is Fjallraven. So trying to decide on what I want to purchase here at the Goodwill. Again, I'm paying up on thrift store prices. What I think I might do is just purchase these Fjallraven shorts. I know they're worth a lot more than the other two items I've been looking at. And then go down to the next thrift store that does 50% off on Thursdays. See what I can't source there. If I can't find much of anything good, I'll come back to this Goodwill and pick up the other two items I was looking at. Sometimes you got to be thinking about your budget and how much you got to spend each day so that you can go out and source every day. Keep that in mind if you're getting into reselling. So the kid in me always loves to look at the toys. I'm looking for old vintage Ninja Turtles, old play school sets, anything cool like that. Star Wars, anything that might just be collectible. Hard to find that stuff, but I still like to look at it. Keeps me young. Back to my guns and just went with one purchase at this Goodwill. This Goodwill has a ton of good clothes and shoes, but they're also the most expensive thrift store I come to up here. So gonna go down the road to the Humane Society thrift store that does 50% off today. Hopefully I'll find a handful of goods and maybe even some shoes. And if I don't, I might come back to this Goodwill and scoop up a couple things I set to the side. So thanks for joining. I found these two pair of Wellen men's shorts, which is a Huckberry brand. Gonna go ahead and scoop them up as I believe they're only like $1.75 today. So pretty good find. This is a pair of men's Viore pants. Gonna go ahead and scoop them up. They do have a stain, but since they are half price today, I can't pass them up. It's a great brand. Had pretty good success buying small kitchen appliances, household appliances at this store, but just not finding much today worth grabbing. Always, here's the haul at the end. Gonna start with this bottom pair of brown pants. These are Viore ripstop hiking pants. They do have a small stain on the back leg, but I might be able to get it out. I paid $2.25 and I'm hoping to get somewhere between $30 to $40 for these pants. Viore is a great brand. Pick them up. Right above is another great brand. These are the Fjallraven pants. Shorts that I showed you at Goodwill. Did pay $6 for these. This size doesn't have an incredibly fast sell-through rate because they're very large, but many of the smaller size Fjallraven shorts had an incredible sell-through rate, and they also go for a good amount of money. So I decided, what the heck, I'd sit on them for a while. I love this brand. It always garnishes a good amount of money for my return on investment. All right, so moving right over, I have this 2 pair of Welland shorts, which is a Huckberry brand. Not sure if I'll sell these right away, but I only paid $1.75 a piece for these shorts, and I'm hoping I probably could get close to $30 each for them, somewhere in there. And then next to the Welland shorts is just a pair of Volcom shorts. I bought these for myself. I have just about every color in this style of shorts. I love Volcom. It's not something I resell a lot, but definitely something I love to wear myself. So one of the benefits of reselling is you can come across a lot of your favorite brands for very cheap, and that's something I tend to do. Now moving down here today, I definitely paid up on every one of these pairs of shoes, but they're shoes I sell and sell very frequently. So the bottom right pair is a pair of Chaco sandals. I did pay $6 for them. I will get somewhere between $28 to $35 for these. Then to the left is a pair of On Cloud running shoes. I paid way too much for these. I paid $25. Hopefully I'll get somewhere between $48 to 55 bucks if I'm patient. Generally I don't pay that much, but On Cloud shoes sell faster than any other brand. And then I'm gonna swing around here. This is a pair of women's Dansko hiking low top trail shoes. I've sold these in the past. I think I paid $8 for them, maybe a little bit more. I should be able to get probably somewhere between 40, 45 bucks hopefully. And then right next to the Danskos, this is a pair of Hokas. This is an older model, but they are Gore-Tex, and believe it or not, I paid the least for these out of all these shoes. I think I paid 18 bucks, which is a lot, but I should hopefully get somewhere between maybe $50 to $65 for them. And again, Hokas are kind of like On Clouds. They sell very fast. And then right next to the pair of Hokas is another pair of Hokas. This is a different series. I believe they're Clifton 9s. These won't sell for as much, and I did pay $22 for them. But they're in pretty good shape. I will clean all these shoes up and spit polish them to make them look a lot nicer. Overall, I generally don't spend that kind of money on shoes, but I couldn't help it to find that group of shoes in that kind of condition. It's just something I knew would sell. And as I said earlier in the video, I probably won't triple my profit, but I should easily double. And that's okay with me as long as I make a quick sale. So today was better than the last time I was outsourcing, but it still wasn't the best day. I did spend a lot, and that's just kind of how it is. The good benefit of sourcing in Southern Colorado is that I find a lot better brands with higher sell-through rates, and that is something that my store is comprised of. And so while I love to garage sell and I find a lot of items for very cheap, I don't tend to find the outdoor Gorp or outdoor adventure apparel brands like I do in Southern Colorado. And so there is a reason I like to thrift several days a week still, despite the good nature of finding good deals at garage sales. So once again, thanks for your time. Thanks for watching. I hope this video lends something to your reselling game. I hope there's something I shared with you that helps you. And for whatever reason, don't pay too much for shoes unless they're a really great brand. Once again, appreciate your time. If you like this video, please like, make a comment of any kind, or subscribe. We appreciate it.